Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's carry on with our Poland testing stroke stream stroke. I don't know. You can stroke whatever you want, but yeah, carry on. We missed out on the being the dude of the empire because we died at an inopportune time, and when we died, our royal marriage with Bohemia fell off because we hadn't royal married them. We were just outside the bounds of them voting for us. They were instead voting for Württemberg, of all people. Yeah. Was a little bit salty about them, but we move onwards. It's only Le Test. And from here, we do have a decision to move our capital to Warsaw. However, I think at some point, Austria is going to offer us tech. Or offer to tech share with us. No, you cannot. You cannot, but that does remind me I need to improve relations with you. So we can, when you tech share, it spreads that tech that you don't have throughout your capital county. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 provinces in our capital county currently, until the point where you get to 100%. At that point, we stop buying the tech from Austria. However, if we get almost to the point where Renaissance is inside us in this particular county, we then move our capital to Warsaw. I'm hoping it carries on and we can spread it over here as well. And Renaissance is fairly slow to spread. Excellent. And Bells is now inside us. So what's our next target? We do have separatists. Bells. I might just fight the separatists. What's wrong with you? Religious unity, intolerance, separatism. Fair enough. And Byzantium wants to become a march. Marches pay no money. And between them, we're getting a ducat and a bit off them per month, every month. No. I mean, it'd be an idea. I mean, we're going to be keeping Byzantium around for a while, but for the moment, just no. Muscovy's kicking the poop out of Novgorod. We're locked on Bohemia. Come back from Bohemia for a while. We don't have claims on you, do we? Lithuania, do you have any claims on anyone? You do. Crimea. Not exactly the claims that I was looking for. Fairly certain I have programmed you to get a claim on Novgorod before he ends up entirely eaten by Muscovy. But no, Lithuania doesn't want to do good things. Moldavia even. Diplo. You have claims in the Ottomans, you have claims in Crimea. Byzantium has his cause, but he also has claims. Oh, that's brilliant. He's even claimed Negroponte against Venice. If we come across a position, a point where Venice is in the megapoo, i.e. Austria's taken a shine into him, we might be able to declare over Negroponte. Also, we need to grab Athens. Athens, who's only allied with a Ragusa. We can declare war for the reconquest. It's only 25% aggressive expansion. If we can't beat Magdeburg, Alsace and Ragusa ourselves, then something's wrong. And at some such time, I'll look to get into the Ottomans. Embrace it, or lose the stability. It's a lot of diplo points, but stability costs admin to bring up. So it's a case of, do you want to lose 100? It'd be less than 134. Going from negative up to 0, it'd probably be about 100. Do you want to spend 100 admin, or do you want to spend 100 diplo? It comes down to that. So, I'll lose 100 Diplo. Polish inheritance of Mazovia, local dev cost to the end of the game. In Wazowia. Just in Wazowia? Or the entire province? Foreigner on the throne? Okay. Nope, just in the capital itself. Local development cost of minus 10%. Très intéressant. We also need a large city. To start grabbing some splendor. We're not going to be able to control centers of trade. We're not going to discover in America. We can grab a large city. We can embrace a renaissance. Have at least 2 junior partners. That's not going to happen, is it? Although it could. It could. Perfect Storm would be rivaled with Bohemia. Perfect Storm would be we get a Podsbrad on our throne. No heir here. We claim throne into declaring into Bohemia. And because the current emperor is rivaled with him, the emperor wouldn't defend him. He'd actually probably help us. Treason against Poland. I'm getting this constantly. In our other campaign we were getting it constantly. And just with Poland, the nobility constantly losing loyalty, which hampers the manpower recovery. I could cold diet and get you back up. And we come out of that with 2.5 army professionalism. We have a free diplomat. Also have a free diplomat. Athens, when can we go to war with you? Currently have a truce. 65. Serbian 63. Livonian order. Brings in Teutonic order. What about outright Teutonic order? Bohemia will get involved, Hungary will get involved, and Muscovy will get involved. What about Crimea? Need to be careful not to overfeed Lithuania. Because on less than 48 cities, and he's got 40. So we can give him another 7 provinces. Lithuania, do you not have claims on... That's odd. Usually Lithuania has claims on the entirety of this Livonian area. I think it's through one of their missions. Oh well. Should be doing something with my diplomats. If I'm not doing anything actively, then I can guarantee you. We've got big enough to guarantee Bohemia. That will just improve relations with them. Keep this ticking up. And Volhynian separatists probably will pop off, but they're going to fire in Bells. Bells is in the flat. It'll give recent uprising, so minus 100 to unrest. That we're using right now to get things missionarized. We did it with Heliz. Moved on to Lawau. I think Podol is in a similar boat. Lithuania, are you sure you haven't got claims up there? No. He has now got a claim on Novgorod. I'm going to have to wait though. He can turn into a claim on Muscovy. Which wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. Conversion successful, outstanding. Ooh, bells in 19 months. I'm going to go with that. It's probably going to pop off of those rebels, so let's start feeding people into our troops. Yeah, up to 25 now. If they're going to fire anyway, we might as well control when they fire. Hey, Nadvi. How many are they going to be? 10,000. How many can we fit? 26. So I can all sit there perfectly happily. We might as well sit on it. The weight of us sitting on bells is nowhere near going to be enough to control it. Yeah, we've only knocked 5 off. So it is going to fire. But it's okay. And you are now at peace. You are now at peace. You come back briefly from Moldavia. We will gain the admin. Declare the war for the taking of Luki. And my minions can go and do stuff. Whilst we wait for these Volhynian separatists. Once the Volhynian separatists have fired, we can go and aid them. There we go. Let's go. So a recent uprising here now, minus 100. The +6 for active missionary, it doesn't even touch the sides, does it? Wilking 199 Zaskadam. Good day. How are you? I hope all is well. You want to rent his army? I don't need an army. So you're all Catholic. That's the last of the Catholic. That's the last of the Orthodox provinces in that region. Once you're converted, I can turn off the edict for local missionary strength. We'll probably keep Luki for ourselves. Now I don't want Novgorod vanishing off the map. I want to have some control over it. So we'll probably keep this for ourselves. Muscovy will probably eat the rest of Novgorod. Once Novgorod doesn't exist anymore, we can pop out from this province a Novgorod. From this screen. Can't release subjects whilst we're at war. We'll release a Novgorod as our subject, and then we can feed Novgorod's cause back to him at 25% cost. Same as we're going to do with Byzantium, with his cause. He's got loads of claims as well. Byzantium's a brilliant vassal to have. And I very much doubt that Tver has access to us. Nope. Muscovy just doesn't allow that. Also means we can't get through to Novgorod. You won't give us access. I very much doubt you give us access. No, you have a lot of rivalry attitude towards us. Women opinions of Poland that changed by +50. Excellent, I will take that. Are we still on for being the dude of the empire? We do. We are. Missed out on the first changing of the guard, but next time Austria dies, judging by this, we're going to be emperor. So, I don't think I need my troops. Oh, I know we're at war, but let's just pull back from the front so we can adapt to if we see enemy troops. They're just double rebels. I don't care. I recall from Bohemia. We'll improve relations with this fool. Because soon, what's this? Occupied by the Ottomans. Why? Soon we're going to be able to integrate Moldavia. Who are you fighting? Attacker against Karaman in the Ottoman conquest of Konya. Right. Let's just hope that the Ottomans don't take land up here. Might need an offensive fight against the Ottomans. Not against the Ottomans, against Crimea. Stability cost, attack, kill them. Our area is now a bold fighter, but our area kind of flips around. It's going to be Mattons there. Those numbers aren't too bad. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He's deeply disturbed by something. Then you in general, you're not that bad. Actually. Oh, of course, it was this. I thought it died, but no. Antonio is truly worthy. Okay. No, it was the event that popped. So we're down a stability. I don't want to fight your rebels. Lithuania, where are the rest of your troops? You only have 8. Why do you only have 8? You're in debt. You're not in debt. All siphon income though. Side with the clergy or side with the burghers. Usually it's the clergy and the nobility that really mess you up. So I think I will side with the clergy. I can always grant monopoly charters. When do you fire? When does this fire? I guess stability less than 1. Ugh. Right. And you're +2 each month. We can always take more land off you, and I think I will do that. What land can I take off you? I can take this off the burghers because they don't need it. I can also take the 6 off you, which drops you into a nice position there. Also, at some point I need to swap out what the clergy have. Next, Podol. Podol, really? Just 47 months? Okay. I don't even have the edict on because this isn't a proper state. No, I don't really want to make it a proper state because we've only got one of the provinces in the state. Now let's walk away from... Why can I not? What's going on? Let's walk away from those noble rebels. Let's also start walking up here. Somehow Novgorod have got themselves organised. I think someone's just denied you access. He went to move away. Also, we're not taking attrition in this province now because the maneuver score of the general in charge. Supply limit of 18, but because we've got a 4-star maneuver general, we can fit a little bit more in there. Alright, let's go hit your troops then. Do I hit you? I don't think I need to. As long as you can't get on Lukey. There it is. Offer of knowledge sharing from Austria. This will give us 1% growth in every single one of our capital province. Every single one of our capital estate provinces here. Currently, if we have a look, it's spreading at 0.06. It's not much, is it? Some places it's not spreading at all. So if we accept this, that's fine. I don't mind paying that. Suddenly 1.3, 1.15. I don't think it was even spreading at this province. 1.2, 1.2, 1.5. Now as long as we time it correctly, we can jump from here using this decision, move capital to Warsaw, which you can't do whilst you're at war, and we can move our capital province here. So it's more spread of Renaissance, which spreads really slow. You just saw how slowly Renaissance spreads. This 0.05, 0.06. It's a similar number all around the country. It spreads really slowly. So if you can get somebody to spread Renaissance to you, I would do it. The others not so much, but Renaissance is really slow. So not for you. Then most certainly I would take it. Can I get to you? No. Can I make sure you don't come back? Probably. Which gives Lithuania time on your capital, in fact. Let's eject some mob stuff. You're going to get stuck on this fort, which means we have time to take certain provinces. And also get through your fort. Now from this we can only grab Lukey. So that's all I really want. We should get out as soon as that has been achieved. Revoke goals? No, keep all of those goals. We'll need them later on. More operations. Money. Now we could get all your money. Let's go for all his money as well. Also, let's build a couple of churches. They're always useful. Where are you heading? Here. You're already there. We're into positive numbers there. Invest money for 50 admin or the ducats. Let's get to the admin. There we go. That should be all we need for all of that. Operations. And that'll do really. Could get him to end some rivalries, I suppose. That'll do. Just for a little bit more prestige. There you go. And this is Luki that has a Novgorod core, which means if we go, we're able to do it just yet. On this screen, as soon as Novgorod ceases to exist, we'll get Novgorod pop up here. So I want this province for myself. Let's increase autonomy immediately and let's get it called. Next flight. We'll grab the Miltech. We'll swap out for Eastern Militia. Hey Martin, I am good today. We are, we're still with Poland. Occupied by the Great Horde. Are you at war with the Great Horde? Attacking the Great Horde in the Muscovite conquest of Tambov. The Great Horde is allied with Crimea. He's not. Crimea must have rejected the call to arms. Right. There's a few routes we can go right now. There's Athens. Declare war to them for the reconquest. I'll bring in Bohemia. I will confirm that. Whilst we concentrate on Crimea with our troops. Well, Crimea and Kazan. Declare war for Moscow. I should be able to get all the way through to you before the end of the month. Oh, he's already gone. What are you doing here? What are you doing here and why can't I get to you? And you will give me access. Wait, what? What's your relationship with Crimea? Tributary state of Crimea. So you can hide in a tributary state and we can't get to you. Nope, because we're stuck behind a fort. That's the reason. Yeah, I get it. Alright. So a couple of fights happening right now. But it's all good. And the Ottomans have allowed access. So they don't have much. Where's Bohemia? Bohemia's jumped onto Magdeburg. Ragusa is blighted by rebels. It'd probably get out right now, actually. Not quite. A quick bimble on to Leger, and he might. However, Kazan could come out of the mist at any time, so I need to keep my troops in. Right. Vivaldi, Autumn, third movement, Allegro. They've been invaded. I guess they can cry me a river. They can. They can. Recall from them and instead send to Mainz to improve relations, and Cologne as well, actually, for the moment. Kazan's here. I think we're best at stacking on Crimea. There's together 16,000 there. I know Crimea is in the flat, and Hall to get bonuses for fighting in the flat, so once the Crimea itself has fallen, we can jump onto Theodora. We can squish the Crimean troops here. We can then turn around and squish the Kazan troops and move from there. But I really don't want them thinking that they can take us on. So we'll take a few big lumps of attrition, but if it avoids the fight, I'm happy with that. Also, noble rebels. Just accept your demands of your noble rebels. I ain't fighting them. Oh, Crimea's got a fleet. Alright, you're far enough away. So, how are we getting on? Magdeburg, do you want out? Of course it is. It's fully sieged. We'll take the money, we'll take war reparations. And a rivalry or two. Nope. Get rid of military access for an extra prestige. Oh, there you go. Fine. Anyone else? Ragusa's are low. But you all get out. Okay. Interesting. Amount of noble rebels here. They may even find themselves fighting at Kazan. But noble rebels isn't. Okay. Noble rebels aren't going to break his country. If they were separatists, I would. I'd go fight them for him. But they're not. So I won't. Also, who are you all with and why? Attack against Trebizond in the Arquean conquest of Trebizond. Right. We'll try and gain the loyalty. Instead of losing it. I don't mind losing that 15 prestige. In the piecing out of these peoples in this war, we're going to easily offset that minus 15 prestige. 550 subscribers. I can really do it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's doing alright. Too cool to read the chat and interact with us. No. I mean, I hope not. I really do. I didn't start doing YouTube to get loads and loads of subscribers. That's why I don't ask for them. Molochs have allowed Poland as a new rival. Oh, that's alright. It's unfortunate, but we can still time the fights that the Mamluks have against the Ottomans in unison with their own fights into the Ottomans, or vice versa. And I think that is Ragusa out. Nope. Okay. Actually, no, there's an ongoing fight. this finishes before you finish... Yeah, I know it's already gone. Still. Might still be white piece. No, not quite. Soon though. Soonish. Oh, Lithuania. That's a mess. Won the siege of Crimea. This is a fight that's not ours. It might have been a terrible mistake. I took all my cavalry off for that siege. And that was converted, I believe. Yep. Do you have anything else to convert? We do. Lukey at 166 months. Probably won't bother with it. We'll take Ragusa land itself over here. That'll probably be him out. It'll stop this from happening. Also, jump onto that. Right, Ragusa. Fully siege Ragusa. I just need you out for possibly your money. And war weapons. And that's about it. Another track test. Another rivalry. Annul that alliance because it's about to die anyway. I'll do. There we go. Fine. Next. Alsace. Looks like Bohemia is heading off towards Alsace to try and get him out. And we want this province. This province is all your money. Which won't be much. And we'll give it to Byzantium. Now, Crimea. We can embrace an institution. However, let's not just yet. Your presence is spreading through us pretty quickly. We could do with getting out of this wall quite quick. Crimea. I like kind of that. Crimea, Great Horde, and the Ottomans. Don't care about the Ottomans, don't really care about the Great Horde. We're going to have a truce with Crimea for quite a while. Let's go and hopefully do enough damage to Gazan that he thinks twice about being in this war. And yeah, Bohemia is off to Alsace. No, 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 no. No. I don't need that. Of course this is a fort, isn't it? I can't actually get through to you until you move away. Ugh. Kazan, you just want to get out? No. Is there a way of getting around you? Oh, there is. Of course. Muscovy has asked for access. Not asked. Kazan's asked Muscovy, and Muscovy said yes. Also, do you want out yet? You do. Your white piece, how much money do you have? It's not worth it, just get you out. Which allows us to get Athens out, but whilst we're in another war, we're not going to be able to switch you to Byzantiums. Already occupied by Byzantium, fair enough. It'll flip directly to him then. I would like you to get out. For that, take all your money. Done. Reconquest war, it's only 25% aggressive expansion. And our little minion grows. Good. Now it's defensive terrain because it's in the woods, therefore it's not flat, therefore hordes don't have their bonuses. So we should do quite well here. I don't know where you're going, but it can't be that far away. It might be. Kazan, do you want to get out? No, we're not actually doing anything against you, are we? There's no occupation or anything. Let's take you away. I don't want to get involved in this. Again, it's only noble rebels. I'm more interested about those. They seem to come out of absolutely nowhere. Crimea. Well, just 2. Alright, what about 3? He'll take 3. Go on then. I'd like to get out of... Yeah, we'll take down that fort. We'll give the rest of that to Lithuania immediately. You can have Gudak. And Sherzon. And Kurm. Because I don't need it. I don't want to deal with the hassle of the rebelliousness down there. What is the goal? Revoke Privilegia fast with on a province. Not really. I mean, I know there's the really quick ways of revoking Privilegia. We could eat up through Teutonic Order. Fabricate on Denmark. In this age, you've got the transfer subject. You combine transfer subject with Diplo flexible negotiation, which brings province war score cost down by 20%, which makes transferring Sweden to you doable. But and then you just you integrate Sweden and you add the entirety of Sweden to the HRE as well. But I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to go for a rapid revoke the privilege here. We'll just see how it pans out. We'll see how it naturally goes. I could do with improving relations with Mainz. We missed out on the first election because we died, which broke our royal marriage with Bohemia, and it was only his opinion. that stopped us being the next leader. We were tied with Austria. Damn it. Oh well. He did use the plus 10 IA to good use though. He immediately passed the first reform. So, can't be too mad. And I don't have Poland cannons of space either. So, that's another thing that I need to go and do. Move capital to Warsaw. How are we getting on with the spread of Renaissance over here? I need to flip before it ends up in every single province. And then I'm hoping that Austrian deal will continue and we'll get this kind of spread rate in this province, because this will be our capital province, capital area. But we can't be at war for that. Denmark no longer considers us as a rival. We can flip Lukey. Not really though, can we? 166 months, that's an absurd amount of time. Oh, let's go. Now we can embrace an institution, but I would like this to come down by quite some margin. I mean, 2 per month is a big jump. So the next month, 2 provinces are going to come in. What kind of effect does that have on here? 358. 298. Okay, so quite a huge amount. Right. And you've moved into woods. That's not so good. Woods with what kind? Bells? Right, we're going from Bells. There's no river crossing from Bells. We'll just end up with a -1 instead of possibly 2. We can get there in time. Did, just. Moldavia is desperate to be a march. How about you get annexed? 1 base tax in Luki, 1 base tax in Krakow, or the green one, which is autonomy. For a base tax in Krakow, what? So we get autonomy up here, which would equate to what? 0.8, because you are Luki, are you? You are. 0.8 autonomy here, because we can't get to 25%. And we're going to get 1 base tax in Krakow, which is our current capital. Yes. Outstanding. Outstanding. So that's a note to you. Disloyal estates. Also, I need to keep an eye on this. Nope, you've dropped off. As of you. Now dominance of the clergy. Because they have lots of influence. I think I've finished with my missionary stuff over here, which means I can actually take off them some land. They don't need all of this. How much exactly do they need? 15. I'll see how much autonomy Lwów has first. I'm not dealing with this. Noble rebels aren't going to break him. Right, you have 30% autonomy, which means I can get rid of you. Can get rid of you. Should go for the 5. Give you that. Oh, that works out. Should have probably got rid of the 9. Yeah, that works out. And you only require 10%. So I should swap now he sacks. For bells. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Turn down our forts because they're not needed. Also have a look at where this is. Present. Present, present. You're going to take a while. You're coming in next month. And when this is nearly done, we can take the decision to move our capital to Warsaw. But we can't go to war between now and then, otherwise we can't move. Novgorod rebels. Bohemia faithful ally. It's considering Bohemian conquest of Leipzig against Brunswick while they've started. Why not? However, I'll put my forts up, but I'm not getting involved. In fact, let's build a couple of churches with this accumulated money. Still 116. It might be worth it actually. Not been having this advisor for nothing. You got this? Yeah, Bohemia should have this on his own. I think my minions will probably get involved. Lithuania just accepted those noble rebels' demands, which he should have done almost as soon as they popped. Five shock general. That's not my idea of a happy day. And Hungary's going pretty well. And this is stupid. You've got through that fort very, very quickly. It's not even defensive terrain. Not even going to get time to get up to full manpower. Or it flips. Oh wow. Come on, Bohemia. I don't have to deal with your shit. Done. Oh, yeah, Hungary's getting quite big. Who's propping you up? 2 ton a quarter. You're not actually allied with Austria. You're rivaled with me, Venice, and Aragon. And Muscovy of all people. Speaking of Muscovy, at some point we're going to have to get into them. At some point. Lithuania, what claims do you have? Moldavia? You have your cause, but you're also claiming as well. Lithuania, would you do me a solid? Of at least fabricated on the Livonian order. Usually, I don't know if it's a mission or something, but usually Lithuania ends up with claims all over this area. And for some reason, he hasn't got it. And a little bit there as well. We can't feed Lithuania too much, otherwise we won't be able to take the decision to instantly put him inside our bellies. On less than 48 cities, he currently has 43. Also, let's have another check here. Uh-oh. Platinum needs some work. For some reason, I don't know what Austria is doing. It might be at war, actually. He might be guarding the empire. Are you at war? No. Sometimes, sometimes Austria, if he's defending against outside threats, all the electors get mega hard on for it. And this is mega hard on. Best we can do is just try and improve relations with the planet. Maybe even guarantee them. And a push. First you have to become the top. Second, you're not in Austria's power position, which makes it a bit harder to revolt. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think we've broken the back of that wall now. Let's retreat deep within inside ourselves and pull you down. Churches anywhere else? Alitz, Lubin. Well, Lithuania, what is going on with you? Now, if we're not converting our own lands, we should be converting Lithuania's lands. 10 dev. Missionary strength of at least 2. Right, let's go for that. Novgorod rebels are going to fire. Orthodox zealots in Podol. I can raise autonomy out of those firing. But I'll just have to keep an eye on them. And somebody has arrived. Is there anyone good? Spy network. Diplo rep. We should put someone in the seat. Even if it's just a Diplo rep. Prefer somebody better than Diplo rep. We get 5 ducats from that. Great. What are the chances of you dying? 31. No, probably not. What's the mission that we fulfilled? Acquire subjects for the annexation cost. If we wait until Moldova are up to 85, then click this button, they will insta-integrate. So, I'll wait for that. Improvements in government technology? Nope. Let's not have a runaway inflation because that is both silly and that's silly as well. Silly twice. Stratiori cavalry with 2 pips of shock. Very nice. Also take you. And immediately pick probably Diplo. Probably Diplo, even though we're lagging behind on it. Maybe it's not the one to take though. I do value the immediate diplomat and the Diplo relations because we're over our Diplo relations, and we probably will be for a while. Nah, there's nothing good in Diplo. Diplo tech. I'll grab you immediately. And it gives us an extra diplomat to do with what we choose. Lithuania Poland is a max to reforms who grow a lot. Just learned something I didn't know. Horde unity gives discipline. Okay. Same as legitimacy. Not obviously high legitimacy doesn't give discipline, but like the numbers here, effects from your country's current legitimacy, our current high legitimacy, high-ish, is giving us unrest and a lack of unrest even. tolerance, income from vassals, all that kind of stuff. With the Horde, it gives you X amount of discipline. Cool. And as long as you focus mill points, you can pretty much keep your Horde unity mega high all the time by strength and government. How much is it? Is it like 5% for 100? It can't be any higher than that. That'd be OP as balls. Fine. Okay. And everyone is just... everyone's happy for a change. For once, everybody is happy for the change. One of two options. 50% chance of current heir Henrik will die. A 265. How about no? 50% chance of Austria's opinion. I want neither of those. I'd rather lose the stability. I'd like Austria to have a good opinion of me. I will spend the admin points required to get that stability back. Also, you're present everywhere. Move capital to Warsaw. It already dropped off, I think. Yeah, the spreading of knowledge had already dropped off. I was too late. For all the gobbing off I did about it, I left it too late. Oh well. How much is it going to cost? 283 ducats. Actually, no. Cologne now wants to share with us. Yeah, okay. So Austria's done this. Cologne is going to do this. Nice one. Done 3 provinces with Renaissance in them. A disputed succession in Bohemia. You what? Damn it. If only. If only we were a Podsbrad right now. When will you take Moldavia? He's already on the road to being integrated. 64% done. The actual date is currently June 1474, so next year. Always treat it like every resource, keep it high with extra caution. Because of both stuff happening to look, yeah, 5% as a horde. Yeah, loot and raise is always good, but for things like let's say what is it? The council thing, where you can't declare war. And it's terrible as a horde, because you just watch your horde unity coming down whilst you can't declare war on anyone. Yeah, you know what I mean. No CB Byzantium, annex Balkan nations is a good strategy. Yep. We know CB'd because Moldavia wouldn't press the claim. So we know CB'd into Byzantium. We've since gone to war with Athens to feed him to Byzantium as well. Karkwenlu is doing a really good job actually of sort of containing the Ottomans here. The Ottomans went to war with Trebizond, who was here, but they went to war on behalf of Arkwenlu. That's not Karkwenlu, Arkwenlu. So it's kind of, it's contained the Ottomans really, really well. Love guns, drums, and steel versions of this song. Horse don't get Regents Council. No child can be calm. Let's murder the boy. Yeah. Don't they get an equivalent? I don't know. Might be talking out my arse. Won't be the first time. Novgorod in 70%. 70% and probably are going to fire. Let's go up there. We have a looming disaster. That's fine. Well, it's not, but there's not much we can do about it. $18,000 in Crimea. Can you deal with that? I really don't want Crimea splitting away. And they probably won't. Oh, come on. Faceting in France. Usually, the Ottomans get faceting. Attacking against Acacia in the Gazamunkan conquest of Alania. He's helping other people to expand, but not himself. Unholy Hungary. That's giant. But who's next? Who is next? Austria. Have we been mates with you long enough? 10 favours and then distant one. So yeah, we're just waiting for 10 favours for Austria to get involved in that. I'm fairly certain that Bohemia, after this fight is over, Bohemia would probably join, depends how beat up he gets. Austria, Bohemia and ourselves versus the Ottomans for this side of the Bosphorus. For reconquest. I think we're on to a winner. Hold Unity is too late, they get a succession crisis. Pick the new dude or go, oh yeah, Regency Council. Pretty easy to keep. Oh, it shouldn't happen. Yep. Yeah. So I think it was Regent's Council that I was thinking of. There is a fort here, which will keep these rebels at bay. Let's go put down these fours. It's going to be across a river into quite a lot of horse. No, it's not. No, let's go this way, so we're not taking that river crossing. And we'll grab the armor professionalism. There we go. Never say I don't do anything for you, Lithuania. Spending my precious manpower on you. If we'd have kept this land for ourselves, then we'd have had to do exactly that. I'm hoping that once Lithuania gets a handle on his rebels, he'll be able to administer his own little country. Ugh. 20 years worth of national tax modified minus 10%. Not brilliant, not for us. The majority of our money comes from tax. Proclaim guarantee? No. Influence. Let's influence instead. And that's just enough. The green numbers denote that they're going to vote for you next month. Instead of tying up a slot with the platinum, not even tying up, we were well over the amount of relations that we can get normally. Which just means we're not having a relationship with the platinum. Not a proper one. How soon till you eat Lithuania? It's going to be okay. It's going to be on this decision here, which requires admin tech at least 10. Also requires us to own Kor, Danzig and Marienburg, so we need to eat into Teutonic Order. And I don't like eating into Teutonic Order until we become the Emperor. Okay, fine. Austria would immediately... You would destabilize Bohemia. Why? Oh, the Ottomans. The Ottomans have increased relations. I bet you the Ottomans have been increasing relations with Bohemia. Yep, there he is, little bastard. So what mutual rival do you have? Austria. Damn it. Alright, Ottomans. Not just yet. We need to generate manpower again. But soon. But soon. Alright. Vincent's down. Fort's down. And Ottomans tell others of bronze cannons. That means they have jumped to Miltech 6, I think. No, it must be 7. Yeah, they're in Miltech 7. So yeah, most certainly not now. And how much did that cost you, Ottomans? With your 646? And also, one more tick. And that is Mazovia. Diplomatic annexation cost. It works retroactively. So, there we go. Moldavia is no more. Integration is a difficult process or something like that. It's a slow process. It is not. Honest. Let's get you together and just mothball you up for the time of being. What rebels do we have? No way. No way. This is a fix. We got exactly the same thing last time. We annexed Moldavia, which gives you a -3 to your Diplo rep. And it had an impact here. I mean, Mainz isn't even voting for us anymore. But then we got Babbling Buffoon, which is 10 years of another Diplo rep. So it's -4 Diplo rep. And we got exactly the same thing last time. And that's what -4 Diplo rep does for you. Stupid. Oh well. One best axe in Lublin. Shakhtar gets 15 loyalty. I could do with their the Shakhtar loyalty coming up. Really struggle playing Poland to keep the Shakhtar loyalty up. More than any other country I've ever played. Ever. Now if they're disloyal, you hardly get any trickle back. Well, you do, but it slowed down the amount of manpower that we gain. I have to turn them blind eye. Also, let's grab a church just there. And Lithuania. Yeah, I think I've already explained. When we integrate Lithuania. It's not going to be anytime soon, unfortunately. Admin Tech 10. And we also need a couple of provinces in Teutonic order. Let's protect our trade, of course. Podol. Waldensian heretics? What? Wow, you're going up quick. Poznan. What is this? And why? And whom? Negative stability, religious unity. Oh, reassessment survey. Balls. I'll have to grab this. Oh, we have to grab another one as well. Also, we should state things up. Like, how about our capital state? How is that not a thing? Yes. And you? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to have to grab another stability as well. Let's hope no one dies. Mamluk nobles is worse. You spend like the first 40 years taking land from them. Yeah. Oh, planet. I'm influencing him. I'm improving relations with him. What are the chances? I mean, our Diplo rep is crap. It really is. And it's having an effect here. I might be able to overcome that. Perhaps. Also, this missionary is nearly done. Novgorods are about to pop. Let's go and put them down. I need this province for myself. I'd give it to Lithuania if I could. But I need to be able to release Novgorod. Because he will inevitably disappear from the map. Let's go keep paying off the debt of Chizonagoda. Excellent. Luki on Tenhinia. Tenhinia. Can I give you to the clergy? Yes. And Shalakta. Let's take it away from you, this province, and instead give you Moldavia. Give the Shalakta this. Everybody's happy. And clergy can even have Bessarabia for the moment. Give you a donation. Gets you into up into the 70s. We'll put on enforce religious unity. Now what we're looking at. Down into the 30s. For these provinces. I'll eventually get rid of the clergy down here. And give Bessarabia to the burghers, but for now, for conversion reasons, we're going to bring in the most Moldavia. Make a start there. Right, onwards. And suddenly, we have a coastline. And Munster have gone bankrupt. And we're taking attrition up here, which we really shouldn't. Come on, Novgorod. I can't raise autonomy any higher. There's nothing I can do up here. Just gonna have to fight you. And unless we're at war, our allies aren't gonna do it for us. Everything just got a little bit more expensive. And how much it does a stability cost? 103. Ugh. Lacking in separatists, I doubt you're going to be able to push your demands. Not unless Hungary is busy, which they're not. If I declared on Hungary, Bohemia would, Austria, why not? Attitude towards enemy accepting would destabilize you. Why? Good relations? Good relations. You don't want to be allies with each other, but you want to shake each other's hands aggressively. Okay. Alright. How about I tricked you into a fight against Teutonic Order though? Polish diplomatic reputation. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A -4 Diplo rep. He's not doing good things for us. Let's turn some of these faults on. And the Inquisitor's dead. Can we get another one? National unrest. Brilliant. How long is it now? Well, I've still got positive. So we'll have to continue. That's the one that we took from the estates, I'm fairly certain. Yep. That one. Also, forgive usury, we've been taking war reps, so therefore we've got a little bit of inflation. I don't like inflation at all. You end up with really, really crappy events at certain thresholds of inflation. I maintain with them. Good relations with you as well. I might have to invest into the planet. No, I don't want to. Or a guarantee or something like that. Ugh. Maybe even gifted do. Maybe a gifted do. Bells, what's wrong with you? I can increase the autonomy here, but what's actually wrong with you? Religious unity, negative stability, -2. +2, sorry. Yep, we definitely need no stability. That's where all my admin's going. That's pretty poor Diplo rep. It is. It's horrific. I agree with you on that one. The -3 for annexed subjects and the -1 for bad reputation. I do have a Diplo rep advisor just to try and mitigate a little bit of it, but it's almost as if it's fixed. Every time we've tested through as Poland and we've integrated Moldavia, is it? Moldavia with the -3 to, what is it, recent integration? Annex subjects, the -3. Every time we've done this, within a month, we've got bad reputation that fires at the same time. I don't know if they're linked, but it's terrible. Let's promote that culture as well. Every little helps. Ottomans are the worst ally. Ottomans are the what? Who's allying the Ottomans? I thought that was deeply frowned upon in certain circles. Also, are you at war? No. Great Horde. Great Horde's at war with Casablanca. Casablanca has the power of the Ottomans behind him. But the Ottomans, they've done weird things. They've allied the people around them instead of being aggressive. So they're not expanding their borders. What ideas did you go with? Administrative. How bizarre. They also have a giant Hungary on their doorstep. And we're also eyeing them up hungrily with a Reconquest CB. That's the extra discipline, stability. Great Horde gone bankrupt. Do I have a claim on you? Probably not. Lithuania, do you have any claims on anyone? You do. Still on Crimea, a little bit on Lithuania. So we can push your claim up here. Come back from Mainz. I don't think there's any point in concentrating on trying to get HRE dude. Whilst we've got such a abysmal Diplo rep. It's fighting a losing battle. Uphill wall, all that kind of stuff. Declare over you. Brings in the Teutonic Order and Riga. Whilst we've got a horrific Diplo rep anyway, is it worth taking the land off the Teutonic Order that we need? Or that we want? We've got plenty of time for our aggressive expansion to come down. I don't really want a direct fight there. But one into you. And I think we're on to a winner. What will take you? 6, 6, to our 6, to your 6. The problem with the Teutonic Order is the amount of forts it has got. Alright. Oh. We slay away from Asia to Europe, have an angry Ming. I love to make... Oh, that's how you did it. Otters don't hurt in that situation at all. Conquer Syria, that's it. There's only one country you never allied, that's France. No, I'd argue that Ottomans are more powerful than France. Yeah, France are kind of contained. Ottomans, they can expand anywhere they want, can't they? Right, we'll allow these forts to get up to... go to war with 0 manpower. Alright, well we'll put down these rebels. And then we'll go to war. Agricultural revolution in where? Tarnow. Now, Tarnow, where are you? Here. You produce grain. Still. Taxes are good early on. In order to raise you need admin, which is mega powerful. However, manufacturers and raising base production has a knock-on effect on trade value as well. They affect not only the goods produced, but the trade value and all this kind of stuff. And production. But we'll go taxes. It's only grain province. There's no autonomy as well. Excellent. So we get the most out of that. The Ottomans are more powerful than France. That's just personal opinion about France and everything French. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. We've got von Habsburg. At least he's got some better numbers. Who the hell is this for? Oh no. Let's turn you into a general. He's not bad. Died fighting rebels of him. Turn that fort off, I don't think we need it. Or we might do actually. We're going to war right now. So, a von Habsburg. You do need to get a royal marriage back with you. We'll lock somebody on Bohemia. At some point, Austria's going to go to war with Bohemia, I'm fairly certain of it. What is this? The GM refuses to allow the mobilization of more troops. Manpower recovery speed minus 50%. I can't not do that. Why not? Why not lose all legitimacy? Well, we're not going to war anytime soon, are we? No way I can go to war at -3 stability. And... alright. Is there anything that we can do? No. Things have just... oh, perfect storm kind of thing, isn't it? We'll set our arse and we'll do nothing for the moment. It's going to be mega interesting. Attacking against Arquenlu in the Arquenlu conquest of Sinjar. The Ottomans fighting other people's wars. It's built by network. Let's get that going. I'm giant hungry. At some point, we need to dismantle you. We also need to focus on Diplo. That was a manpower back. Outstanding. Let's get in our own land. Actually, Ottomans are kind of contained at this game. It's now 1600, they're 900 dev. Still mate with Mamluks since day one. They went to war because Otto was too afraid. Okay. We could probably improve relations with Mr. Potman, as we're not doing much. Can we all sit here? Yep. And Byzantium. I need to improve relations with you as well. Come back from planet. What's wrong? Forced martialized you. Aggressive expansion. Tolerated heretics, of course. And there's no way I can enforce them religion, really. I should have done it a lot earlier. When there were just 3 provinces. Before feeding them. Good, next. There we go. And I can turn you off. Are there any more edicts that I've gone? Doubt it. No. You spread through me yet? Still has Plock to do. Enough of knowledge to an institution to spare, so it's just spread through Plock now. As in last month. Yep. which has brought the price down to 236 ducats and 72 pence. Maybe. I don't know. Side with the clergy. On a knife edge here a little bit. There's a lot of people with a lot of influence. If I side with the clergy, they gain influence, but when does that influence drop off? When's the first lot of influence dropping off? Recruited Inquisitor 82. And that's 10. I'd like to keep I'd like to keep the loyalty of the clergy high, if at all possible. This is going to drop down in a couple of years. Oh, Peasants' War. Yep, all the stability. What's it cost? 78. There's no way we're getting out of this, is there? No. Well, we'll try to ease tensions if we can. We don't need to CB on Hungary. Especially not crap one. Oh, Peasants' War. Oh, stability. $200 ducats. Forza Glory Memorial of Armies, yearly armor tradition, yearly prestige. They've got to think long term. It's Memorial of Armies, isn't it? I don't think there's any point. Yo, grab your name. Grab you. I don't think there's any point in trying to spend our admin on stability. If we're going to get thrown into Peasants' War anyway, we'll save our admin. Tanina's 1st Regiment. What the hell is this? Don't know, but I like it. 3 people. And 1 D5. Exactly. In January. Well, we might as well be ready for them. Yeah, might as well save our admin points. An army sitting in a province also has one of your forts. If you have an army sitting in a province, it also has one of your forts. Does that army fight better or have any advantages with having the fort there? Depends if it's defensive terrain. Here, there would be no advantage at all unless an enemy army was here and they walked in and brought a river crossing. In Krakow, if there was a fight that happened here and it was the enemy were here and we fought into them, the fort would mean that province at that time belonged to us. I mean, it all belongs to us, but we get the bonuses from the terrain if there's a fort there. So the enemy would fight with a -1 to every single combat phase. Where else? And it can get quite horrific. You can get -2 to every single roll the dice. You can have a straight crossing, which you can't see, but fort here, say this province belongs to us, it's got a fort on it. We're here, the Ottomans decide to attack across a straight crossing into the flat. There's nothing for fighting in the flat, but they might get a -2 for straight crossing. There's also, I think it's a -3 for naval landing, getting off ships and landing onto a coast. -3 to every single roll. And then you got river crossings to contend with. And they are here. So you can link the -1 of a river crossing, and you can stack it on top of like -1s of islands. So your forts really do want to be in defensive terrain. This is a terrible fort, really. I don't like forts in the flat because you just empty dice rolls. I like to force the enemy into forts in mountains. So I know that if I'm attacking into it, he's already 20% dead. And then some forts are just strategic, like the fort of Bessarabia. Just stops anyone coming up this way. But yeah, that's forts. Go up. Yeah, we immediately lose 6 stability. Should have probably not spent. Once I knew it was losing battle, I should probably not spent on trying to get that stability back. Lose 10 prestige. 16 regiments rise up in bells. Do they really? No, they don't. Thankfully, we could get out of there. Like turn-based strategy in Forex games, Galactic Civilization 2 Ultimate Edition is free for the next 40 hours on Humble Bundle. Okay, I'll have a look into that actually. What was the Forex game that I used to play? Was it Aurora? I mean, it wasn't anything to look at. It wasn't really anything to look at, but it was fun. I liked it. You could throw rocks across space and catch them again, or just throw them into planets. It was brilliant. It's a ton of money. Also, let's put you in charge there. So they weren't going to fire up in bells, were they? They're going to fire on our capital. And how do we get out of here? Wait, what? We can have dominance of the clergy and a peasants' war at the same time. I thought you could only ever have one disaster at once. Which was why Court of Country and Agitate for Liberty was always a bit of a bastard. A revolution and Agitate for Liberty was always a bit of a bastard. They need to put that dog leg in. Alright. In fact, do we have siege pip? We do, 2 of them. Right, let's go the other way then. Your general will always be here. So what? General should always be there. Yeah. I'm not going mad, honest. Planetary annihilation. It was like it was almost text based. don't know. It wasn't, yeah, as I say, it wasn't anything good to look at, but it was fun. I think a Rumba might have played it for a while. Was it the Rumba? Maybe, might have been Shen. No. Strikes me as something that Rumba would be willing to give it a go. It was quite fun. Oh, for the love of Jesus. On my face. 27. Oh. Alright. You just want no taxes. We'll try to take it back. Denmark is going free natural clay. It is indeed. Spreading against Denmark and Danish conquest of this. We probably can't go to war whilst we're deep in the pool. Next, away you go. $22 versus 27. If they get a crap roll, you can do it. I'll recall from you as well. Why is it that rebels, they're not taking any of this attrition, are they? I'm not seeing a percentage of this coming down. Also, when does this stop? Take you immediately. When does this stop? It needs to be +3 stability. Stability at least 1. Alright. Reduce unity, peasants all right. Let's go. Rebels get magical reinforcement. Damn them. Did that just say we broke our alliance with you? Yeah, we broke our alliance. We broke our alliance with Bohemia. Now, this is a grand strategy game. I want to make the decisions. Why the fuck is the game making these decisions for me? I mean, he's still well up for alliance, but we broke our alliance with Bohemia because our people's opinion. I don't give a fuck about my people's opinion to Bohemia. I'm the one in charge. This is utter nonsense. Need to kill those rebels, man. Maybe raise autonomy temporarily and let it tick down slowly on its own. Now we're in Peasants' War. They're always going to be popping. Get rid of you. Might be able to get rid of them. We'll see if these go up. We broke our alliance with Bohemia. How stupid is that? Grand strategy, but we're not going to let you make the decisions. Oh. A little bit annoyed with that. Yeah, I didn't think you could have 2 disasters at once. long as we can keep an eye on this. If all the Dox Zealots are getting close, we'll increase autonomy there. It's just a matter of time. No, go away. We broke our alliance. So improve relations. Every time you improve relations with them, we kind of get a little bit of a kickback. Maddening. I'll strategically pick out the alliances that I want. Actually, no. The game's going to choose for you. Not allowed to be friends with him anymore. I just spent a lot of admin on core in my capital, and I really didn't need to. Because I was flustered and angry. It's alright. It's alright. But it's not. Not really. There's no need for this. There's no need. I can't see any reason for it. Oh, it's because your people don't like their people. I don't give a fuck what my people like. I am the ruler of Poland, and Poland and its attack dog Lithuania will do what I want them to do. Yeah, if these get high, I'll bump up some autonomy, I think. How much money are we losing? Not that much. How many loans do we have? Just the 4. Just 500 and some ducats in debt. Not much. Increasing autonomy in our capital province. Foreigner on the throne. Well, it's kind of the system, isn't it? We got res autonomy in our capital. Okay. Yeah, maintain. Are you shitting me? This is the highest we can get with Bohemia. And now it's turned hostile. And now he wants all our provinces. We'd racked up a lot of favours with Bohemia. A lot of favours. So for the game just to say, nope, can't have him anymore, is a kick in the balls, to say the least. What's up, boy? Yeah, I know. I know. I'm angry as well. Yeah, go on then. What are you doing? We might not get Mazovian separatists. Can't believe the Byzantines have made it this long. The Byzantines have made it this long under our glorious protection. Byzantium is our vassal. So if the Ottomans attack into Byzantium, they attack into us. They attack into us, they attack into Lithuania. They attack into us, they also attack into the HRE because we are a prince in the HRE. So that's keeping the Ottomans under wraps. It's fun. It's fun. And they have Constantinople, but they don't really. I have Constantinople. Further down the line. A Constantinople that flipped to Catholic at some point. Probably through heretics. When he couldn't walk his way through Ottomans. Now would be a really good time to flip his religion, actually. Whilst his capital is Catholic. We're going to have to lock somebody on improving relations with him. Can we support lower lists? Placate? Why not? I'm not doing anything with my my prestige. I was a bit to be on top of that as well. Oh, we were 96%. Come on. I'll maintain. Yeah, I'll do. And back up. To try and suppress the Mazovian separatists. Excellent. Next. Anyway. No. Lugi is 1.4 away. No. I'll not bother with that. Mazovia, let's turn off that edict then. We are done with you. We're going to try and form Poland-Lithuania. The Commonwealth, yes. But that's going to happen via this decision when we get to admin tech at 10. Essentially, we'll click this button and flip to the Commonwealth, so we don't have to integrate Lithuania. We'd have to spend points. Are we nearly out of this yet? No, the amount of admin we've had to pump into this is stupid. It's going to put us behind the curve for a while. We've been discovered in the Ottomans, but I'll keep him there. You come back from Bohemia because there is no point in you being there. You are now voting for yourself, which is terrible bad. Means I'm going to have to really invest into the platinum now. Royal marriage into alliance, into guarantee, into allow access, and all that other good stuff. You're voting for us, you are. But you're about to not. You come back. I need one locked on Cologne. I need Trier as well. I need to, if we cut relations with Bohemia, I need to cut all of them. I.e. revoke access, everything. Do I have any relations with Bohemia? No. Alright, cut them all. Fair enough. And who's this? Volhynian separatists, Lwów and Bells. Get rid of both of those. So you should be taken away. Poland is basically the proverbial £800 gorilla. Well, sort of. Right now, we're a bit of a paper tiger. I mean, if someone declared war on us, other people could come to our aid. But once we'd smashed our way through our initial 19,000 men, there's nothing in the tank. We are in a disaster right now, and anyone who wanted to could easily support the independence of Byzantium. We're not in a good place, let's just say that. To improve relations with Cologne, let's also improve relations with Trier. Are you allied with anyone who I have guaranteed or such? No. Cologne, what's wrong with you? You just like Austria better than me. Fair enough. Fair enough. War element. It would give us more production efficiency, but we are quite far behind on Diplotech. The good thing with falling behind on tech is that it's cheaper. So it's going to be cheaper for us to catch up. As long as we're current with military tech, that's all that really, really deep down counts. Prestige. Prestige ticks up anyway. No, good legitimacy. Right, legitimacy is now starting to go up. One more click of the stability button and we'll be out of the poo. It's not been fun, let's just say that. You're voting for yourself. 1, 2. Mainz now doesn't want to vote for us. Am I influencing you? No. You come back. I can influence you for a small amount. It's always worth it. Especially with the smaller countries. So countries like Mainz, Trier, Cologne. An influence is usually fairly cheap in comparison to the benefits it brings. And another loan. In fact, no rebels. I think I might be able to get away with that for the moment. And you will tick down over time. Better Diplotech than us. He's unfortunate. Relative power. That's unfortunate as well. Let's repay you. I'll just hope that nobody supports your independence. Watching my office, so can't listen in. You can't listen in? You don't have earphones? Didn't have earphones. Paul with lots of land and ideas is like the freaking King Louis from Jungle Book. Yeah. Oh, the new remake when Louis is huge. So I meant the like the original Jungle Book. Well, he's not that big in the original Jungle Book. And we've got our face full of military. We do have 5 military, I suppose. Alright, let's spend at this mill in Krakow. Why Krakow? to grab the large city. A little bit more splendor. Yeah. Huge Louis. Ah, thank God. That's not us. Although we will want to be dealing with that, so that should be us out. Restore order. 10 legitimacy, 20 prestige. Oh, we were still not in a brilliant spot, but oh. Let's go deal with his rebels. Don't want Kievan separatists popping everywhere. We can also put down our forts now. There are many of them. They're not needed. And Diplotech. 25% discount to Diplotech. Love it. Missionary strength. I do like that missionary strength. Go with the missionary strength. Let's make a start on. Let's not make a start on. Nope, not at all. And you there are in the flat. However, Kievan separatists. Where do I think you're going? Here. Again, it's a flat. 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 I think the best we can hope for is a river crossing at some point. And this is probably going to be the best spot for it. I need as few casualties as is humanly possible. So yeah, how about not going that way? That looks the quicker route. That looks the much quicker route. There. And we'll sit on that province and hope that these cycle back around into us. Which they should do. It's too expensive. Lithuania. Lithuania, please, what are you doing? Let's support rebels, maybe? No. I need to fabricate claim. I just wanted to build a spike network in the Ottomans, so that could drag in Bohemia and Austria into a fight against the Ottomans. But that's not going to happen, is it? Not anymore. And I really don't need the personal union of the planet. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Although, if you integrate an elector, not integrate, if you inherit an elector, you inherit his electorship. No, let's not get a claim on the Austrian capital. That would be terrible. Lithuania, what are you doing? Lithuania, please. Right. No. Oh, Lithuania. Come on, Kev. What are you? You are marsh. I need to get... I know that this is woodland. I'm going to fight 25,000. Okay, let's go. They all need dealing with. I need to deal with you whilst you're in defensive terrain. Defensive terrain for us. We'll get the defensive bonus. Oh, Lithuania. But why though? Just when we have 0 manpower. Rebel party, yeah. Recall. What is this game? What even is this game? Oh, Dylan. Dylan, it hurts me on the inside. I love von Habsburg. He was a decent leader. Oh, you can... Right. And now he's a 4-4-1. Shit. You better be good. The other one was better, but get yourself in there. Comply with our policies. Excellent. Ugh. Lithuania. Oh, Lithuania. Why do we even try? Crack out. Well, let's get there. Oh, let's turn that fort on. Decline of Cossacks' power. Okay. I've got other things to be worried about right now. You vote for us, will you vote for us? You're voting for yourself now. But it's green, which means he probably would vote for us in the next flip around. So we'll accept that. We'll also influence Trio. And improve relations. Right, that's flipped as well. 4 to 2. Not so good. Hope my nobles are for levies. Yeah, probably. The influence needs to be more. Yeah, 2,500. No. Not gonna win that. I should have let him popped. No, I can't let this guy win, can I? Can't let him win. Otherwise I lose my personal unions. Go on then, I'll show. No. Clergy gain loyalty and we gain 10 papal influence. Why not? Why the hell not? That's a stability on tap if we need it. I think we're desperate. Desperate enough to warrant using this. He'll vote for you when Trier stops voting for him. Hopefully. What are you doing? You're kind of flipping between yourself and us. True. Already into positive numbers with a breached wall. Do not like that at all. When do we hit? 25th. No, we're already invested into it. What is your morale? How is your morale so high? Damn the cost. We have like 6,000 troops to our name. That's everything. Manpower and everything. We have 0 professionalism because we spent all manpower. I'm meant to be half decent at playing this game. Honest. Honest. And we make it a pittance per month. If we had to deal with an outside threat, if someone attacked into us, we would collapse immediately. Poland's Grand Army. Oh, yep, there it is. I like the lance that he's got. It's pretty cool. Can we go to war with someone small? Why would you want to go to war? Because I can pick up this. Proclaim Holy War. It just means that we grab a little bit more manpower back per month. Now, I'm not going to be getting involved in this fight. Lithuania can do it all himself because he's a bastard. I've just spent all my manpower on him. Although I might turn on Basarabia, and I will turn on improved war taxes because it gets us money. I'll turn it on right now. Doesn't do much. Every little helps. $228 a month. Not enough, is it? I think you're going, Sunshine. And we can invest in Diplotech. Good. And Miltech. But we won't. We'll go somewhere else and we will grab a province. There we go. Oh, 239 per month every month. We need more than that. Whoever's in charge of the army of Lithuania needs to keep these kicked in. Damn right they do. Whoever's in charge of raising autonomy. If all of these provinces are not mega autonomized, he could have just raised autonomy, probably, and got rid of some of these rebels that were kicking off with him. But no. But no. I know. I was mad at him as well. I know where you're going. It's not going to work. I'm not putting my faults on. You can ram that. You're nearly done yet? You are. Excellent. We can peace out. I'll just give you immediately to Lithuania. Peace out. For your land, for your money. Keep all your goals. Go. Where are you going? You should want to head back to your capital. And your capital is in Lithuanian land. Go home. Go home. There we go. Go home. He's going. Oh, he's going. Lithuania, you've got issues there. Why don't you build some more troops? Statutes of Piotr Crow. Gain stability and 3. Oh yes, I'll take this. No, what's that cost? It's no. Go on then. Go on then. It's worth it. Long run, it's worth it. Oh, and stability has an effect on your missionary strength. Only a tiny bit, but it's like 0.5. Missionary strength is 0.5. So if you're just on the very edge of being able to missionarize something, and you desperately need to, then a few stabilities can often mean the difference. Anyway, let's pull you down. Once again, he's useless for the next 15 years. Yeah. So we're looking here. Oh, looking alright. Oh, looking alright. Right, you get squished. You can squish this as well. It's a big Crimea. What's the power behind Crimea? Astrakhan, no guy. I saw this big lump. Fair enough. And that's a big Georgia as well. Trebizond allied with Muscovy and Imereti. No. You cannot be in March. I'm sorry. What is this? Malevolent, placated rules, enforced religion. Better diplotech. Relative power. Yeah, relative power might be a thing. Grant you that. Okay. Yep. Well, there's not much I can do about that right now. Santa Ross doing nothing. Should have been able to sidestep that peasants' revolt. No, we just died at the wrong time. The thing about this system is that your heir comes to power, and they might already be in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and so it has a big effect. There you go, Lithuania, you're doing it. Lithuania did it. Lithuania, ladies and gentlemen, did a thing. And why am I not making any money anymore? All the fault maintenance. Interest. Right. We'll use debasing to get rid of our loans. Therefore make a little bit of money at the cost of corruption. 2 loans. Next, admin tech. Let's grab you. Minus 15%. We're well behind. Ugh. Hi. I'm sorry, I have no idea what the name is. I don't even know what language it is. Well, I do know the language. It says hi, but the language of the name. Last PLC game they took espionage and innovative. Was that Poland taking espionage? Because there is value in Poland taking espionage. And that is in the policy of espionage and aristocratic, I think. Yeah. Gives you the Noble Loyalty Act, about 2/3 of the way down, which gives a cavalry combat ability of plus 20%. Now you combine that with what Poland already has in terms of winged hussars. Cav combat ability plus 33%, and suddenly PLC's cavalry are relevant all the way to the end of the game. Korean. Okay. Oh, and we've got national decisions. What's this? Missionary strength? Yep, grab it immediately. We might be out of the poo. Oh no, we need a paltry 8,900. No, stop. Game, please. I can't. I can't. Now I know I can't go into the minus with the generation of cowards. So let's feed this 1,600 into the armies. Until we're down to... It never rains but it pours. Until we're down to 0. And then purge them. We can't go into the negative. It's a bit gamey, but just I need this. Please, I need this. Just give it to me. And money. I'll lose the money. You'll make lots and lots of money. You will not make lots and lots of admin. Yep. My word. It's one thing I picked up from the division. Recon Korean letters. Did I end up picking up the division? Why is the here? It's meant to be down here. Swords project. No. I think I just pick it up when it's on free weekend. Because it's on free weekend quite often, isn't it? Not quite often, but in the last couple of years it's been on like 2 or 3 times. And it always seems like quite a good game. But it doesn't do quite enough to capture me. Justified demands minus 20, aggressive expansion minus 5. I would love to have that. Just don't have the manpower for it. So we'll try to make it last as long as possible. Glad you're losing power. Fine. Oh wow. Austria will come in. And the Danish Baltic is a thing as well. Sweden, how are you? The desire is 29%. It's not high enough. Which means that Sweden would actually get involved in that fight. And Novgorod's down to just his last 2 provinces. Soon, my pretty. Soon. Muscovy is getting giant. Do not like it. Turco Polish tension. 1 manpower. Excellent. Starting to generate a little bit. Let's feed you into the forces. And let's debase for replay. No, just one long. Oh, we'll get there. I don't know what Hungary's doing with his armies. They don't seem to be at home. Oh, he's sieging out Venice itself. See, it's constant. What is this? What? I need to kill you with fire. I mean, you're alright, but as a general, well, that's about it. Oh, we might just be soon. Yep, next month. We'll be full up with people. Where we? What? How much? Oh, of course, this guy. I was meant to get rid of him a long time ago, and I didn't. And that's us full of people, and we're making 5 ducats per month, every month. Yearly inflation reduction. Take cost and idea cost. Excellent. Oh, things might be looking up, but not really. Let's be honest. Not really. Trebizond. In fact, Lithuania. How rotund are you? I can feed you another 3 provinces. That brings in Muscovy. That brings in Teutonic Order and Florence of all things. That doesn't bring in Hungary anymore, and Austria will get involved. Oh, if only I had manpower. That would be an ideal fight. Austria, us versus Muscovy. Teutonic Order without Hungary getting involved. I hate doing it. Let's try swap out that spy network. Gotta hit Hungary now. Now, I could, but it would, you know, bring Teutonic Order and Florence. Not too bothered about the Teutonic Order. I don't have a CB. I don't have a CB on Hungary. So yes, I could hit Hungary right now, but I just don't have a CB on him. So it'd be a no CB war, and that would be terrible. And also, Trier, that's terrible as well. Are we not locked on you? Are we not influencing you? Already influencing you. Alright, come up. Proclaim guarantee. Still not enough. Fine. Alliance as well. And that's enough. More than enough. Improve relations with Cologne then. Your milk tech 8, we're 7, Hungary's 8. We do have the ability to get to 8 as and when we need to. You desperately want to be a march. And your liberty desire is slowly coming down. For every time we take a hit, the liberty desires are going to go back up. The thing with Muscovy is the more vassals the weaker they become. Yep, yep. Because it is that Novgorod gone? Yep. I should probably not spit him out just yet. Already 2 over. Would give us claims. Would give us immediate reconquest claims. And Austria will come in. You're integrating anyone else? But yeah, you're not fighting against the combined manpower pools of different small countries. Like a small country like Brunswick might have a manpower pool of 20,000. Well, no. Let's say. Okay. Oldenburg, Bremen, Stad, Hamburg, Dithmarschen. 4 countries, 4 1-province miners. They might have 10,000 troops each, and they might have a manpower pool of 20,000 each. So it's 100,000 manpower and 100,000 manpower and 50,000 troops combined that you have to deal with. And say they ganged up, well, not ganged up, but they attacked into Denmark. I reckon this would beat this. That's if they were if they're all fighting together. But yeah, it can be quite difficult. I'm just going to usually feed the whole of Novgorod to below 0 Pskov, except for Novgorod state itself. Right. Not my problem. Let's grab a claim on you. Let's declare war on you. Teutonic Order and Florence. Might go for that. Who else are you allied with? What is this a fight? Attacker against Venice in the Hungarian conquest of Dalmatia. Do you think that Venice is going to take land off Hungary, or do you think Venice is going to make him spit out things like Wallachia? Hungarian army is 27% stronger than ours. And we'd have to start in the north with the Teutonic Order. We'd have to get them out first. Royal marriage available there. Might even be able to get that alliance back. Might as well take Clay. Really one of the most greedy countries in the game. Okay. Oh, Lithuania's doing nothing. Ottomans. What is it you've been taking? Administrative and offensive, and you are defending against the Mamelukes. Defending against the Mamelukes, you say? Yeah, but you've got manpower. Yeah, beast out. And you're right. He didn't make them release anything. I wouldn't be surprised if that's almost on the verge of coalition with people. Nope. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. But he fed Bosnia back. Bosnia was down to 1 province minor. Did you make him get rid of the Teutonics? You did not. The Teutons, I should say. Oh, we've got this stupid fool, haven't we? $25 to spy network of Hungary, or 10 Diplo. We'll grab that Diplo. Don't need another claim on Hungary. And Ottomans. If you burn through some of this manpower, we might pounce. And by some of it, I mean the majority of it. How are we looking? What has happened here, mains? Talk to me. Let's influence you. Let's improve relations with you as well. Oh, you've already flipped. We'll royal marriage into the planet. We've already got the alliance. We've already got the alliance there. Doubt I'll be able to influence you. But I'm going to have to improve relations with you. Oh, back to full. We're on the very edge. Not needed. That's another claim, we might as well use it. Zemplin. You come home as well. We'll lock you on Mainz improving relations, and we'll lock you on Cologne improving relations as well. Oh, what is this? A new pope. The new pope is France. France, who do you hate? You hate Austria and the Mamluks and Burgundy. Do you even know who the Mamluks are? Probably not, but he hates them lots. For playing Serbia, you can have a lot of fun slaying Venetian troops by thousands. Yeah, if they don't get access over here and they're just landing, that can be fun. Alright, let's pick you up now then. Byzantium, you're still really, really pissed off at me. Yeah. Let's send a missionary into Lithuania. If we're not using him in our land, we should be using it in his land. Looks like things might have calmed down a little bit for him right now. Take advantage of that. Still got 4 electors in our pocket. Ottomans are a little bit scary. Did I just see 10,000 artillery? Yeah, just saw 10,000 Ottoman artillery. because they're boats, and trying your land with mountains, giving them -4 to rolls. Yeah. Plus it takes, apparently it takes ages to get off a boat. Never took me ages to get off a boat. New influence on trip, yes. We might be able to get the second reform passed, which will be really good actually. National unrest. Oh, it does. Oh. Oh. It's a good job we tinkered around. Good job we tinkered around with those electors when we did. We missed the first shot, but we did not miss the second. Whew. Right. Time to administer an empire. First things first. Should be getting almost double our manpower each month, which is brilliant. Ah, love it. Done. Things might be changing. Things might be going the other way for us. We might be out of the poo. I know, I know. Sweden. Kind of don't care. Still want to declare war on you. Let's bring you back. Let's bring you back. And you back. Time to look internal a little bit. Burgundy looks like they're getting the poop pushed in. Therefore, let's declare war upon him. Want to bring you in and you in. Austria will not, for reasons. And they'll be for Luxembourg. Let's get that land back into the empire, shall we? Hi ho, minions, away. Oh, come on, Lithuania. Don't do this. You're on siege. Go siege stuff. Royal marriage with Austria. Got to pick my marriages carefully now. Do I want an alliance with Austria? Would I rather pick up alliances outside the empire? No, it means I can't imperial ban into them. Go on then. How old is the leader of the HRE? The leader of the HRE is... ...53 years old. I mean, we could die tomorrow. If we die tomorrow, people are still voting for us. That's another 10 imperial authority. All the numbers looking at. Yeah, they're good. Let's go. Lithuania, please. At least, for the love of God, just link up with me. Nope. Ah, oh, Lithuania. You'll be the death of me one day. You're in the flat. I don't really want to fight there. Can we grab morale going? No. National manpower modifier twice though. And we'll grab improved relations advisor. Lithuania, what is wrong with you? Alright, we'll set you to siege. You come over here and siege out this. This can be, I don't know, Byzantium. Just do something. And that's us. Yeah, go on. Oh, Lithuania, please. What the hell are you doing? The sooner we can integrate Lithuania, the better. Let's grab some infantry. Love how the AI just sets all his focus on player if they're in multiple wars. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he's getting eaten by France, and France is us declaring war on Burgundy from this side has just allowed France free reign to do essentially whatever he wants. Lithuania. Actually, no, Paradox. What the hell is this? I can set this to whatever I want. What about aggressive? Do you want to go be aggressive? No, just sits where he wants to. Liberty desire is at 7%. He should be getting involved in wars with me. Me plus this can win against this. Me on my own with not much manpower. Maybe not. So Paradox, please. Please fix. It's been broken intermittently for ages. Everybody has a story. Other time when their personal union partner did fuck all in a fight. And I have many, many stories exactly the same. Do I want to fight you there? Mains, why are your faults in terrible places? Bavaria. We might be able to get Bavaria out. Just by strategic sitting. Wondered whose colour was pink then, until I realised it was ours. Bavaria. Nope, you're a long way away from that. Let's choke Armworks onto Landshut. slash you out. Next, Switzerland, Aachen and Burgundy. Switzerland has no grey shields. We could probably force them out though. Aachen. Can't force anyone out of you either. Switzerland, do you want out? No. These are my mercs. We need to swap around. Switzerland. You want out as well. No treaties, no revoke calls, no. In fact, no. Go for warps. Go for money. Can't take land, such is the CB. Alright, 2 ducats. There you go. And we'll go stack up on... We haven't got siege boom. And we'll go stack up on the Woggle. Giant Swiss. Yep, only 2 of them. It's unfortunate. I know it's unfortunate. Also, lawful territory from Austria. They won't give it back anyway, but what is it? Nijmegen. Let me get away with it for the moment. How many do you need? 6. You have 5. We'll give you a further 2. And Aachen, where are you? Right there. You're getting sieged by means. Let's plonk ourselves right in between so we can support either fight. Apologies for the sounds of my cat licking himself. We can grab you and you. We'll pick religious in order to try and combat the centers of reformation when they pop. Where's this underneath me? Platinum. Right, means that I don't need any of those. Lithuania is still doing fuck all? Yep, Lithuania is still doing fuck all. Love it. Love it. Wait, where's Burgundy? He's got land. Still got troops left. Yeah, he's still got troops left. I'm not buying the fact that Burgundy might be fighting in France. That's too much to believe. Just lost a free city. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Yep, lost a free city. Damn it. Declaring into a free city. Doesn't have respect for me. Malix no longer consider us as a rival. What do you consider us as? Well, certainly not a friend. Enemy of my enemy. Just die a second. Now we should have already been building the spinal workup on you. What else? Where else? Improving relations with don't need to. Are you at war? No. Right. We need to get into Brandenburg as well. We can pop out Pomerania. Allied with Austria, allied with Mecklenburg. Ooh. Burgundy's doing a thing. So I'm over pieced out Aachen. I can probably get round at the back and jump onto Picardy. Mainz is in the flat. I'll take that. No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Once this falls, he's out anyway. Well, the Siege of Luxembourg. I didn't expect that to fall first. Come on, it's been ages now. Where's Arkan gone? He's around here somewhere, I can smell him. He's over here. Alright, Arkan, that's you out. We will go for the money war ups. There you go. Didn't declare into a free city. That will always ask if you want to join. Must have been a non-belligerent, yeah. Might have been a fight that was already going on. Might have been the reason why he died, actually. If he was leading a siege or something like that, leading a fight. Let's also cover off on Calais and the like. Oh, conversion. Excellent. What is this? Lithuania is moving. I don't know why he's moving, but he's moving. What else have you got? That's not the right religion. 10 dev. 1.5. I'll do. There you go. So we've won a few sieges now. You're up to 35. What can I get for 35? We're stuck with released nations, aren't we? Hey now. Luxembourg. Not Nevers. Who else is in the HRE? Luxembourg. Hey now. And these two provinces. And these two. We can stay in. We'll also get Imperial ban against France at some point. Brunswick, what have you done? Many things. What have you done? Onsbrook and Castle. Castle, no Grey Shield. Onnersbrook, no Grey Shield. Right. Therefore, you can keep it all. In the Big Pimp can't declare wars into free cities. Yeah. Perhaps. Free City might have been taken out by someone else. No, just a Diplo will do. I'm now waiting for France to get out. I would like this off him, and I would like this off him. Imperial lands. Also, there's not a lot of princes that are mega up for that, is there? Our Quenla have gone bankrupt. What has happened here? What is built this? And how, when our Quenlu had the Ottomans behind them? Because they don't. And you're allied with Bohemia. And what nonsense is there? Oh, what is this? I mean, we're suddenly not pissed off with him anymore. We could now get relations back with him. But I should never have been forced to break them in the first place. That was ridiculous. Utterly, utterly ridiculous. Can't be grand strategy. And then the game just deciding, no, you can't have this. You can't have good things. Also, will you get off my face, you fools. Let's go stand down here. Well, we're not going to get trampled on. That actually needs to be dealt with. Lithuania, whilst you're doing nothing. Fancy dealing with that? I mean, laughably they can't actually get through Constantinople, but get off my face. Let's loot you. Would we be able to get through to you? We would. However, Lithuania, I don't know how, I don't know why, but he's taken it upon himself to defend Byzantine lands. Has he? No. No, he thought about it. It's like, no. I can't. I can't. Nope, you're not getting out until I say so. Well, there you go, Lithuania. Something to deal with. How many people are you at war with? Bavaria's gone to war. Also, we've been at war for ages and we've not put war taxes on. I always forget. Always forget. You don't have any more subjects, do you? So we were best off going for justified wars. Come on, France, just get out. Now I'm waiting for France to get out. What's this a war for? French conquest of... Alright, it's because we have it. They don't have the war goal. Not unlucky. Let's grab that extra missionary and let's set him to work in... What's the strength? 1.8, that'll do. Oh. They do have enough troops. Desmond's opinion, Poland changed by +4, don't care. 15 diplo power. Our tradition. On professionalism, let's go for professionalism. Alright. And who's this now? Augsburg and Austria. Austria's just ate into a little bit of Bavaria. Augsburg. Again, a little bit of Austria. There's no grey shields there. So, I'm alright with them having it. Okay. Anti-resist on top of mains. That was unfortunate for you. Let's just peace out with Burgundy. So I would require that. Nevers could join. Nevers could join. We'll give it a go. Okay. Not quite past you yet. Nope. Nobody's voting for us. So you are a new prince. You are a new prince. Nevers is outside the HRE, but he may well end up joining it. We'll proclaim guarantee and we'll improve relations. When we can. And hopefully he'll add himself. What? There used to be a time. There used to be a time when you... How has this happened? Nope. I think I'm done for this evening. I think. Make a decent amount of Imperial Authority. 7 cities we could do with an 8th. 45 member state. Peaced out. Could have sworn they were already here. We've only just peaced out. Only just. Pretend the rebels are going to rip Byzantium out of us. Making stupid mistakes. And through all that, what did Lithuania achieve? Where were they? Oh, they'll walk into Austria and defend Austria. But, no. This needs to be better. This needs to be a lot better. Never even saw the Byzantines through all that. You tell me you don't have transport. You have 4 transport. You can transport yourself to my land. And you could have linked up with us. You could have been aggressive. Aggressive should mean aggressive. Link up should mean link up. They should do everything. Everything in their power to link up with you. Even if it means they have to walk halfway around the world to do it. They shouldn't just sit in their own lands. The only time they should just sit in their own lands with a thumbs up the bum is if, is if the Liberty Desire is above 50. At that point, if you set them to aggressive, they should go and find a fight. If you set them to siege, they should go and find a siege. Set them to group up, they should follow you to the ends of the world. Not just sit in their own lands and do fuck all. Rip personal unions, not normal vassals. Oh, of course, Byzantium's a normal vassal, isn't he? Oh, couldn't give a toss then. I am tired as well. I am tired of all of this. I'm tired of all this. Plus I'm working tomorrow. So that's an excuse. I'm fairly certain Below Zero has grown as well. Muscovy might have been giving him land. The peasant revolt was probably avoidable. But as mentioned before, with the whole inheritance system, you can have an heir that comes to power who's already mega old. So you can have 2 deaths within a couple of years of each other, which is 2 stability, which can creep up on you, along with certain events. and suddenly you're at -3 stability with leaders that you would have thrown in the sea, but that actually managed to get to be the dude of your empire. I'd have thrown this guy in the sea. I'd have thrown a few of them in the sea before they even reach this stage. And suddenly you're fighting against, well, you're fighting a losing battle to try and get your stability back. Plus the Bohemia bullshit. We have broken our alliance with Bohemia. Say why? Why? Because people don't like Bohemia. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a toss what our people think of Bohemia. I'm in charge. What I say goes. You've taken an Anhalt. Hey, more grey shields. For the size of him. I expected more, but no, it's just Anhalt. Wait, what? I can just demand off Burgundy. Ooh, you... On piecing out, you must have moved your capital. No. How can I demand off you? How can I demand off Burgundy? Fairly certain I couldn't demand before. I can only demand... No. Oh no, but my head's getting muddled now. Yep, I'm going to leave it there. I don't give a fuck, it's part of the reason that there are so few monarchs left today. Well, correct. Also let them eat cake. Yeah. But I mean, the English hated the Scots, and the Scots hated the English for a long time. Still do, to an extent. But we've swapped. We've had James I of the Scotland was invited down to be James I of England as well. And so he relocated from Scotland to England. The first monarch of both countries. I mean, the people didn't like each other. So it's like, this person, this country doesn't like this country, but we're not going to break relations. I don't know. Monarch is where the monarch actually holds power. And where a siegium, I don't know. Or duchy. I think overall the start was better than the one that we've been going on with. There were still a few misplays. We could have got emperorship a lot quicker than we did. On the last election we could have been emperor, but because we died at that point, we'd broken a royal marriage with Bohemia. But yeah, I think getting into Byzantium early is definitely the way to go. It's kept the Ottomans really, really quiet and small. This is weird, but you know. Oh well. I think once you're the emperor, perhaps not having alliances inside the empire would be the way to go. Because if we were to declare war on Austria now, for stuff and things, then we'd be in the poop. We'd lose a load of stability. So at that point, I want to break the internal alliances and pick up a big countries, empire adjacent, sort of, but that aren't going to threaten the empire. Maybe Castile. Maybe. Oh, joining the empire just adds a whole new level of headache. Maybe not joining is the way to go. Or maybe not, maybe just not caring. Because I'm wanting to join the empire, and then I'm wanting to stop stop everyone from eating each other. And I'm wanting to stamp on the senses of Reformation. But I don't think that's viable as Poland. It is as Austria, because you're a big country inside the empire. You have ideas that are very specific to imperial authority. You have I think one of their traditions is for imperial authority as well. No, traditions is improved relations. Imperial authority growth modifier is their first idea that they get, which imperial authority growth modifier plus 10%. I think Bohemia has it as part of their traditions. Imperial growth modifier plus 10%. Yep. As Austria, things are already set up for you because you're already, well, obviously you're already the emperor. You don't ally yourself with people inside the empire, you look externally. People outside the empire so that you can declare war on anyone for any reason. And you're not held back by an alliance. So picking up the likes of Poland, Hungary, they're good shouts. Even Burgundy, if it survives. Kind of, sort of, at least royal marriage. For the random inheritance. Maybe. Maybe I'm trying to do too much with Poland. Maybe it's more of a one-trick pony. I don't know. We'll give it another go tomorrow. We'll continue with it, I think. Closing. Anyway, Abra Rain, as always, you lot have been amazing. Thanks for listening to this nonsense. It's been interesting. It's been fraught with a little bit of unluck. A little bit of yeah. Yeah, I think we've been lucky a few times. And Lithuania is still struggling with all his rebels, bless him. Hungary and its gold mine looks inviting. It does. It does. Oh, we do now have manpower. And we do have a decent amount of manpower per month. And we do generate a decent amount of manpower per month now. Oh, of course, one of these leaders earlier on came with the decision that cut our manpower generation in half, didn't he? That certainly didn't help. Yeah, in terms of money, one loan, we can make money. Yeah, we can make money. I don't know. Put too many of my eggs in the Bohemian Alliance basket, only for it to get ripped away. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. It's 12:30. Is it 12:30? 1:30? 12:30. I think it's 12. So, and I've got work tomorrow. Gotta throw a film on. I'm probably end up falling asleep to it. So, I've been Brain. As always, you have been amazing. Join me next time, which will probably be. I might be able to do some tomorrow. Might not be pulled. Might pick an entirely different country, just as a little bit of a break, and do some testing with that. See what weird things we can do with, I don't know, Morocco or something. Step away from the HRE for a while, or maybe the country with the worst ideas in the game, Naples. Some of the worst ideas in the game, anyway. Oh, they used to be. Might have changed. But until then, do take care.